Hello, good afternoon. It's the 1st of October and this is me, Andy Cambe, on Up the Reds TV. So this one is the Bologna preview in the second round of games in the new formats of the Champions League. So today we had Alexis McAllister doing the presser, obviously with the gaffer afterwards. So let's get into that. Alexis was asked about the Wolves game and what was Arne doing differently to Jurgen Klopp and things like that. So, and also about the squad in general. So he said, look, there's not too much difference between what Jurgen and Arne are doing. He said, look, the players are still getting to understand the way that the gaffer wants them to play, and they are all on board with it, and they're enjoying the training and the games when the games are meant to be enjoyable. However, he did stipulate, and Arne touched on it as well, there is room for improvement. The players weren't 100% happy with the performance at Wolves. Now, I mentioned this in my last video. It wasn't a good performance, but we managed to get the result across the line and get the 3 points that took Liverpool to the top of the table. So it just wasn't me that was thinking that. The players were thinking that. And he was saying about his own position, you know, where he's playing and the freedom he's getting under Arne. But he also mentioned that it's not just about him, Ryan and Dominic Szoboszlai, Gravenberg. It's also players that come in, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, Endo. He said there's a good squad, and the squad togetherness is really, really good. So that was basically it. He says he doesn't know much about Atalanta. He knows a bit about the manager because one of his ex-teammates or teammates has played for him before, but he knows it's going to be a tough game. So so he's looking forward to that, and it is Champions League. It'll be his first. Was it his first Champions League game? At Anfield, as he made his debut in the AC Milan game. So yeah, the World Cup winner will make his first appearance. So let me just get rid of this. Somebody's trying to call me. So yeah. Anyway, so on to Arne. Arne's first game under the lights at Anfield, Champions League. Okay, he's done them at Feyenoord last season, but he emphasised how important it was for him and his staff, and also the players, to give a performance better than the one at Wolves. And he was also constructively criticising the decisions that the players were making on the park, and that's just again I reiterated that, and I'm glad he saw that as well. So so yeah, he wants the crowd to be a bit special tomorrow as well, because he's been told that Champions League nights at Anfield are pretty special. So he wants the supporters to be getting behind the team from the onset, because he said, look, this group of players is a special group of players. He's saying that we're going to do things with these players, but the players also know that they have to achieve as well. Missed out on Champions League last season, and he said, you know, a stature of Liverpool, the football club, should be playing in the Champions League every year. Totally agree with him on that, you know, with tradition, history, of us being in this competition. So yeah, he's looking for a special occasion. He wants the players to put in a better performance than they did on Saturday, which is rightly so. So, a couple of injury issues. Well, I don't know if they're injury or illness. Chiesa's out. He's got an issue of some sort. He won't be involved at all. But he did say, look, he will be in many, many more. Jota missed a couple of days training with a bit of a slight knock, but he said that he will be available for the in the match day squad. So that brings me on to the squad itself. Going to be an interesting one, because he did say that Bologna play like Atalanta, where they go man for man marking, and he said that's what Atalanta did, the last Italian side that Liverpool played, and it paid dividends to him. Now, this is a younger Bologna team, less experienced. They've not had a good start to the campaign in Italy, and they're like 18th in this 32 team table or something. After the first game, they've got 1 point, which was a draw. So yeah, he's looking for a performance. He's looking for an atmosphere. He's gonna embrace it as well. So yeah. One thing I will say, one of the journos asked a stupid question to him about, look, what did you say to the players when they are underperforming in the match? Do you give them a bit of a shouting, telling off? And he basically said, look, there's no point in shouting. There's no, he said, I don't work like that. And that one should be put to bed now, that question. And the answer, he said, no good. He said the players are good enough in this group of players, which are very special. They're good enough to understand that their qualities are way below where they should be and what they should expect and what the management expects. And for that matter, even some supporters like myself and others, of course. So yeah, it's that was really a good answer. He never shies away from questions like that. He will bat them straight, tell you as it is. So yeah, back onto the team. So Ali in goals, and Trent, Ibu, Verge. If Robbo's not recovered, Tsimikas will be in there. But don't be surprised if you see Joe Gomez playing left back. I just got a hunch, that's all, but I might be wrong. I am at the game tomorrow as well, so you can text me, send me a message on Twitter, X or whatever it's called these days, or you can drop me a message on here. Midfield, obviously Ryan Gravenberg, Alexis, because he did the interview, unless he gets a knock in training this afternoon, or I don't think he will. And I think Dominic Szoboszlai will be in. It's toss up between him and Curtis, but I think Atalanta will want to go toe to toe with us, so it'll be an opening game. They need to pick up the 3 points. We've already got the 3 points on board. We'll probably get another win under our belts. That puts us in a good position to get into the top 8 and solidify that position with the 8 games. So yeah, they'll be going toe to toe up front. If Jota is not 100%, I think Darwin would come in. Luis Diaz or Cody Gakpo. I'd probably give Cody a nod, and obviously Mo Salah on the right hand side. he has to have a big game for me, Mo Salah. I did give my constructive criticism about his decision making and losing the ball. Arne said the same without naming the players. We were losing the ball in silly areas. We weren't making the right decision. So it just wasn't Mo, but it was other players as well. But he was the most culpable one on Saturday. Yeah, he did get his penalty, but I'm still looking at 77 minutes when he should have been putting Curtis through with a. It was an easier pass than you can ever make. So yeah, I'm expecting a lot from Mo Salah. He needs to work harder. He needs to get his passing right. Yes, he's a legend, but this is only my criticism of him from what I saw on Saturday. And to be honest, in a couple of games this season. So yeah, he'll always be a legend to what he's done at the club. But it's the now. It's not the yesterday or the day before. It's now what he delivers now. So I'm hoping he has a very good game. So yeah, that's the team I'm going for. Yeah, could be completely wrong. There might be 3 or 4 changes in there. Put in, we don't know what the situation's going to be with the squad after the training. Loads of tickets going for this game. I don't know what it is. Maybe too many games have come too quick, but there's been loads and loads of tickets available. I've been lucky enough to get one. I'm seeing on X, people are saying, look, can't make it, work commitments, etc. So anybody want pairs, singles, they are available. You just need to find the right contacts and get yourself down to the ground. Okay, so I won't do a post-match tomorrow after the game because I'll be travelling back from Liverpool. I'll do my post-match on Thursday, and it'll be out 6 o'clock onwards on Thursday. Right, okay, enough from me. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, please share it, please leave me a comment. You can do that, and give me your thoughts as well. Okay, up the Reds.